Hello, Aquarius. Oops. It is time for your December month ahead reading. We're going to start off, as usual, with an oracle card to see what your primary energy or theme is for the month. I guess that wants to be the card. Hot and cold. Resetting your nervous system. And what came to my mind with that hot and cold are doing like cold plunges and then going into the steam room and getting that into a rotation in some way. Shocking your body in a way. I feel like it has to do with reducing inflammation in some way too. So mind what you're eating. Pay attention that you're not binging, or at least when you do, if you do. One, don't berate yourself for that. Try to understand why you fell into that habit again. And then try to counter it by doing something healthier for you. There's also this sense of needing tactile things, touching or having like the water on your skin, plunging your hands into a bowl of ice water can help calm you in some ways or get your system to reset a little bit in the moment if you need something quick. If you're in a place where you're fortunate enough to have some snow, what I'm picturing is put your bare feet in the snow for a little bit. Not a very long time. Be aware of the weather in your area. You don't want to be getting frostbite or anything like that. But it feels like cold is a very important element here for you in December to help either calm you in a way or bring you back to center. So hopefully that helps somebody out there. That's the primary thing I'm getting. More focused on the maybe if you're feeling hot in some way, do these things to help cool yourself down. That could also have to do with your temper too. So be aware of that as a way to maybe help you calm down or redirect that energy and release it into the cold. That's all I'm getting on that for now. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. What messages we can find through tarot. We have the King of Swords, the Twins, the World, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So what I'm getting, there's going to be, I'm feeling verbal conflicts or some frustrations with other people. There we go. So it's not just about your nervous system. It's a way to help you take a break, take a pause, reset yourself after an argument or after being just in a frustrating situation. Then go and do something. And it does feel like it needs to be a tactile or it needs to be a sensation on you. So that feeling of cold. Maybe it's just holding an ice cube between your palms. That feels good too. And I tend to run hot when I'm doing these, so that sounds really good right now. Hot hands. All right, we're starting off here with this King of Swords. So this is masculine energy. Kings in general are masculine energy. And it is swift decisions, quick, decisive, very blunt and to the point. This is not somebody who's going to mince their words, especially when it's something that they have decided that they want. Now, this could be somebody that seems inflexible in their opinions, but they're basing all of their ideas and things on their personal experience, their knowledge that they have. Whether or not they choose to share that knowledge with you is another thing. There is a feeling maybe of some trust issues with this person, but just know that they're trying to tell you the facts. This feels like their intentions are good. It's just that they have no finesse when it comes to navigating any emotions that are attached to the subject. This is somebody who looks at the facts, the figures, not opinions, not ideas, what has already been done, what is proven kind of concepts. They are a leader. They're very good at what they do. And again, they strongly believe in what they believe. They would be somebody who's great with helping you plan things or helping you get to the root of something. If you're trying to really find out the source of something, they would be a good resource for that. But you may butt heads with them a little bit. Although maybe this could also be because you're Aquarius, so you are an air element. This could be, it almost feels like older brother energy for a minute here, but it could be a mentor too, but maybe you're in a disagreement right now with that mentor in some way. And then we have the twins. This is also known as the lovers. It's a major arcana card, and you have two of them right here in a row. So there's some significance here in what is happening, and it's going to change how you view something, or it's going to impact you for at least a few months down the road, along the way. Now with the twins, the lovers, this isn't necessarily about love. This is about connections, how you're connecting with other people, and making sure that you understand what the other side is looking for, and separately you understand what it is you want to get out of this relationship or this connection. This could be a business relationship, this could be a friend or something like that. Maybe you're trying to decide if you want to maintain contact with this person, or have you guys drifted away. If this is a romance relationship, again, both of you need to be very sure of where you're at, and you need to see and understand, fully understand what each of you are expecting out of the future. And then once you both understand what each other want and what you want, then you can make a decision on where you want to take this relationship next. It may be that you don't have the same views about the future, in which case this might be a time to separate so that you guys can both find what you're looking for. Or is this something where each side is willing to make compromises? Or are you guys on the same page? Ideally, that's what you find, but if not, that's okay too, because then it's not meant to be, because you need to go into this with your eyes open and your heart open to not just your partner, but yourself. So pay attention to that with your interactions here, and make sure you have that discussion and gain that understanding. And then we have the World card. Now this is the last card in the major arcana, and so it's completions. You have reached the end of a journey in some way, and maybe it is related to this relationship here. The World card is indicating you're ready to move on to the next step. That could be signing a contract. It could be taking your relationship to a deeper level. It could be separating, or maybe not signing the contract so that each of you can go on to something new. But this is indicating a conclusion. Things have come to an end in one area, and now the world is opening up to you. The opportunities, or new opportunities, are opening up to you for where you want to go next. So windows of opportunity in particular is what I'm seeing here. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So this still feels a little bit more like masculine energy in this case. However, cups are about our emotions, intuition, imagination. The Knight of Cups is somebody who isn't ready to commit to anything right now, not anything long term. They're figuring life out. They're figuring out what it is that they want out of a partnership. They don't know yet because they don't have very much experience. So they may seem a bit flirty, but they're not in it for a long-term thing. This could be a temporary, like an internship type situation, but they are very much more focused on how they feel about things rather than what they think about things. Their head is full of ideas, of ideals, and they're learning which of those ideals are true to them and which ones are not. So they're still exploring. So this feels like somebody else in your life. I don't know if it's more of a friend type person who you just shake your head at every once in a while, like, dude, seriously, when are you going to settle down? When are you going to stop moving all over the place? Because to you, it seems like they're just, they're aimless, but there is purpose in their aimlessness. They're figuring out themselves, and that's okay. You maybe even appreciate that, even though sometimes it frustrates you. So just be aware of that. And this may be somebody who can also help you cool the emotions a little bit. For some reason, I'm feeling that. It's not what I would usually get, I think, with the Knight. They may be somebody who may be more likely to cause drama. But in this case, it feels like, based on the experience I have, maybe they're on the verge of going into that Queen or King energy, where they're more confident about who they are and what they want. But right now, in this month anyway, they have wisdom to share, but they're not ready to settle yet. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So this feels like it could be another friend. Cups. So this could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. And then we have Wands, which are fire elements. So this could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. So these feel like they could be friends. And maybe there's some tension here between them or the three of you. And that's why you're trying to work this out. Maybe this hot and cold energy is coming from this Knight of Cups person. And that's because they don't know what they want yet. So they're always going to be hot and cold until they do, until they settle. The Knight of Wands, though, is definitely more active energy, right? Fire, passion, they're bold. When they decide they want something, they're ready to go for it. They're willing to make mistakes because that's how they learn. If they got to get burned in order to learn. I like that. They're definitely exploring along with this person. Maybe you're all at this stage in your life too, just in different elements. The Knight of Wands is the adventurer. So this would be the one that's always up for a last minute thing, a last minute trip. It seems like they change their mind on a dime, but they're ready to seize an opportunity when it comes up. And they'll figure it out as they go. They're fine with that. But they also can be very committed to a friend circle or to a group of people once they've met those people, even if they're not always there with them physically and they're off on some adventure. Mentally, emotionally, they're part of the group still. So it feels like maybe what's going on here is some shifting in the social circle. And all of you feels like you're all scattering and going in different directions and getting that hot and cold energy from it because of that. That's just where you guys are right now, and that's okay. Stay in touch and do things to physically calm yourself in some way. Again, hold on to that ice cube while you're writing that letter or text if that's what you need to do. And trust yourself. You know what you want. And that's what matters most in this, is what do you want out of this relationship, out of these connections? All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you for your month ahead. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. Please comment below to let me know how you're doing. And most of all, please subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.